Hey guys, welcome to the new channel. As many of you may have heard, I will be leaving on my Mormon mission, which means I won't be able to collect any comics, talk to you guys, and that's one of my favorite things to do. So I thought that I would get it all out on this channel. I'm going to have a countdown in the top left corner of how many days I have until I leave to Australia, which I think is like 150 days, and then I leave for 2 years straight, and I can't do any of this stuff, and I really love doing this type of stuff, so I wanted to make my first video be kind of an explanation of what this channel is going to be, and I'm really excited about it. So let's get to that. Every single day I will release a video. My work schedule has allowed me to do that, which is really great. I work in the mornings, which is awesome. So now I have more time to do this. This video is to explain all my comic goals. There's a lot of things I want to get done before I leave. The first goal is to have every single book on my shelves read. I want all my backlog gone before I leave, which is a big undertaking. I think I have 65%, maybe 70% of my books all read. And I'm still getting new books because of my second goal, which is to have all my shelves be completely full, which I think I have, like, not obviously 3 shelves, but like one shelf is like 75% full. So I think with all the space, I have about 3 shelves worth to fill, which I will show you later in the video how much one of my shelves is, and it's kind of a bigger undertaking, but I'm hoping I can do that. One of the last goals is to have every book on my shelf, every series on my shelf, be completed. So it's not just about getting my shelves full with random books. It's about reading everything on those shelves and reading every story on those shelves. So the big one right now is finishing my Captain America by Brubaker omnibus collection. That's what I'm trying to finish. All I have left is Captain America Lives. In this area, I've been really, really lucky. I got the first omnibus in the Captain America series for, I think, $60, which is crazy. I mean, you usually get them for like $100. That's what I've seen on the group, at least. I haven't really done a lot of research because I found it fairly quickly, luckily, and there was no damage, which was awesome. And then I got Death of Captain America's for $30. One of the biggest, awesomest things to ever happen to me. That was such a great deal. There was a tiny bit of damage on the spine. It's just a little loose. So I'm planning on getting some binding glue and just fixing that right up, and then it shouldn't even be a problem. So I wasn't too bugged by that. I was able to read it just fine. So I think we're good there. It looks more cosmetic. I talked to one of the awesome people on our group, and he told me it wasn't super big deal, and he told me how to fix it, and I'm very much planning on doing that. Captain America Lives, like I said, still eludes me. I am hoping to get it within the week. I've kind of saved up my money just because the 4th and 5th books in that series I got for $25 each. So I really haven't spent a lot on this series, so I can spend about $200 on Captain America Lives. And then each book, and then that would come to like $335 for the entire set, which is amazing. Usually you get those for $400, $500 for the entire set. But on top of that, I mean, I think that's going to be $70 per book, which I think is great. I will show you some of the other goals that I have. It's not just Captain America based. Marvel-wise, I'm focusing more on characters. So, you know, as I say, Captain America, I want some more Daredevil books. I'm thinking about branching out into more Spider-Man books, but I do have not a big Spider-Man collection, but a good Spider-Man collection, and I don't want to go too old with Spider-Man, because I'm not a big fan of there's only 2 people that I can read old material from, really, that, you know, and that's Claremont. I love old Claremont. I didn't think I would, but I'm loving Wolverine by Claremont, and Walter Simonson. I'm really liking Walter Simonson's Thor. It has this really old feeling to it, but it works for the character because because of the way he speaks, it feels intentional, so it doesn't feel dated, which I think is really impressive. And the art is astounding. I would recommend picking up that if you love Thor. So I have a couple of different types of videos I'm planning on making on this channel. One will be called the read-through review, which is a lot of times when I'm reading a book, I'll be reading, and then I'll kind of shut the book a little bit, and I'll just kind of look up and just kind of think about what I just read. And I'll be like, wow, that was really awesome. And I'll kind of just talk about why it was awesome, kind of to myself, which I know I'm kind of crazy. But, so yeah, I'll kind of talk to myself and I'll be like, that was really cool. I really like the art, or like the story. That was a really cool callback. That was a really funny joke. And then I kind of had the idea. I was like, how about I film myself reading a book, and I'll speed it up, obviously, to like 12 times, so you don't have to just watch somebody read a book. And then every time I think it, like, I'll be like, ooh, that was interesting. I'll stop, I'll look at the camera, and I'll just be like, this was really interesting, and I'll show you some pages. And so it'll be like a review. It's just more of a chronological review. Instead of reading a book and then turning on the camera and recording it, this is more of I'm reading the book and reviewing it as I'm reading it. And I thought that was a really cool idea. And then when I'm done with the book, I will give a review on the art and the writing. And then I'll have something called the next day review, which is I'll wake up whenever I wake up, and I'll film just like a little thing, just like, okay, I've had like a whole night to sleep on this, to think about it, and what do I think of it now, type thing. So maybe the night before I gave it like a 7 out of 10, but then I sleep and I wake up and I'm like, that was more of an 8. They did better. I just maybe I wasn't maybe something bugged me that didn't bug me as much when I thought about it, or something like that. I mean, just something that's kind of different, I guess. So that's a really cool thing I'm gonna do. There's gonna be a couple unboxings. I have some cool things coming. I have some custom binds that I'm doing, which I'm really excited to show you guys. I'm planning on. I'm still designing for people, so I'm planning on doing some design videos and showing you kind of my process. I've posted a couple on my other channel, but I'm going to start posting them on this channel, and it'll just have music behind it, and it'll be like a 3-minute video, and you can just kind of watch my fast process of how I make a dust jacket, which I love watching, so I hope you guys are liking those videos. I mean, those were some of my most viewed videos, so I'm excited to keep doing those. Me and another friend had a cool idea. He always invites me over to his house, and we get a couple people together, and we like to nerd out. We like to be like, okay, how would we have made the Justice League movie, for instance? We all didn't like the Justice League movie. I mean, yeah, it was pretty bad. So we have these conversations where we're like, okay, Batman v Superman happened, Man of Steel happened, Suicide Squad happened, and Wonder Woman happened. But let's say Justice League didn't, and we're the ones writing it. How would we write it? How would we incorporate Batman v Superman and still make a good Justice League movie? And so we're going to be calling those pitch meetings. I'll have more of these type of videos where I just talk to you guys. I'll update you. I'll be like, okay, here's a new goal I have. I have a couple other ideas that I've been kind of floating around, and I'm just going to have fun and experiment. But yeah, I'm going to make a ton of videos. I really hope you guys enjoy everything I put together. I know I'll enjoy putting it together, so I hope you guys watch. Thanks, guys.